Hey, it's a new week, and Jaden and I are out here in the snow and going to do a little bit of riding this afternoon. We had some other stuff we were doing around the barn this morning, just getting ready for things that we're going to be doing this week. But we needed to come out and check on some cows that were, we saw them last week, so we know that they're kind of in the wrong place. And so we need to come out and check on them. So that's what we're doing. And Jaden has also brought this new horse that we picked up last week, and we're going to try him out today for the first time. So we'll see what that's all about. But we have a busy week and we got lots going on. Seems like we always do, but we're going to move pastures this week and put some cows in a place where we haven't ever put cows before. And so we're going to try to get ready for that, and it ought to be a pretty fun, pretty good week, big week. So we hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so first time you get on a new horse, you don't know quite what you're in for. So we're just gonna see what this horse is all about and what he's like, and hopefully he's gonna be good and decent. We'll see. Jaden's gonna start out on him today. And we're also not quite sure, what he's used to as far as his mouth goes. And so we're gonna figure all that out, hopefully, on this ride. All right, as we're riding along here looking for cows, just want to say a little bit about buying horses. Buying horses is a tricky thing, and what makes it tricky is it's hard to know what you're getting, and you kind of have to have a good idea of what you can handle and what works for you. So it's not as easy as just seeing something advertised and going out and buying it. It's a kind of a hard market. You can get yourself in trouble in a hurry, and I'm speaking from experience on that. You can make mistakes, and then boy, you're stuck with a horse that has got problems. And so anyway, we try to be really, really careful. And I have a couple of rules that we go by. Now, we don't follow these rules all the time, but they're kind of rules that we live by a little bit. And one is I really like to know the breeding. I want to know what those bloodlines are. That's going to tell me a whole bunch on that horse's disposition. The other is you really want to know who you're buying the horse from. That's probably the number one thing, is who are you buying that horse from? And because there's a whole, array of people that you can buy horses from. I try to stay away from horse traders and people that move horses all the time. That's just one of the hard lessons that we've learned over the years. And I'm not bad-mouthing any group of people or anything else. If you're a horse trader or somebody who moves horses, that's okay. That's just one of those things where when I've had bad things happen on buying horses, that's usually been one of the factors. So those folks are usually buying and selling and moving horses, and their goal is to buy cheap and sell high. And so I just got to keep that in mind. But if you can know or get as much information as you can about who owns this horse and what they've done with them, what they've done with the horse, kind of where the horse has been, and who those people are. Are the people who they say they are? Are they honest? Do they represent the horse honestly? That's a huge thing. That's one of the things, again, that we just look for when we're buying a horse. The other thing we do when we're looking at horses is we know what works for us and what doesn't work for us. So what's a good fit and what's not a good fit. And what we know does not work for us are horses that are hot, horses that buck. Those are probably the two biggest things that just don't work for us, because especially me, I don't have patience and tolerance of dealing with the hot horse and I don't want to get bucked off. So those are two things that we just don't want to deal with. And so that's what we look for. And we're finding a couple of these cows right here. We're just gonna get them and start pushing them down the country. But you can see this horse got his head down, it's in the right spot, ears up. He's just hasn't taken a bad step yet. And so far so good, but we really don't know. We'll tell you in a couple of weeks. Anyway, it's just important that you know what you can handle and what works for you. You know, you get people that like to ride high-powered, high-energy, pushing kind of horses, and that's fine. Like I say, that's just not us, and so it's one of the things that we try to stay away from. And then again, a horse that's going to buck on you, we stay away from that too. Especially a horse that will rear up or rear over on you. That's the worst. Okay, we got these cows where they're supposed to be, the right pasture, and we got them put on some supplement there, a liquor, so that's going to be it for today. So Jaden and I will head back to the truck. We've been riding for I don't know how long, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and this horse has just done really well. So far so good. So we're happy. He doesn't like the bit we have on him. He's working that bit pretty hard, so we'll figure that out, but that's something we can figure out as we go. Oh man, muddy mess. Had to unload the horses. We're leading them out and Jaden's got the truck going for broke right here. Hopefully he can keep it going. Oh man, keep going, go! Oh shoot. All right, maybe he's gonna keep it going. We're almost to the highway. We're only about a mile, so hopefully we'll get out of here. I guess I'll start walking up the road behind him, huh? Anyway, so we're gonna have to, I don't know how I got reception right now.
Got no gas in it, dude. That's what's wrong with it.
We filled it up. It's like we just have this car come by us. Practice your UHP skills. What's up, Corbin? What the heck?
Well, my dad and Jaden were out moving cows in my truck. I told him it might not have any gas in it. That might be what's wrong. And I put it on a trailer. Get it home, I guess. Quinn came out to help. I left work to come out. Hey, tell Cody to turn a little bit that way if he can. He's just barely gonna clear it right there. It's freaking Jaden, dude.
It's terrible.
It's all Jaden's fault.
I was the one that was driving, gosh figure.
Yeah, Jason was watching it. How far do I need to turn this way, Tracy?
You're pretty good. Dang, at least the views are good on Baker.
Yeah, it's good weather too.
Whoa. Good. That Jaden rode the new horse today, so I think he did pretty good. So that's a plus, I guess, out of the day.
Sometimes you stumble onto places like this. Hey, good morning. Well, Jaden and I are down here getting some water tanks set up so we can put cows on it this weekend. Let me turn the camera around and show you kind of what we're doing. All right, this is the only way to get water in here. We've got 2 of these totes on the back of the truck. We can haul about 500 gallons. And we brought 1 trough in, and we're gonna have to get another trough, but we're about 10 miles off the pavement down in here on a little rough road. But as you can see, the grass and feed is amazing. Cows haven't been in here for years. I don't know exactly how many, but a lot. And so this is a great big point that goes that direction, probably 3 miles. And there's quite a bit of rock water out here. And so we're going to be bringing a few cows down here, hopefully by the weekend. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Uh-oh. We're stuck. We came in, the ground was frozen, and now it's melted and it is slick, and we're in a hole. Oh, we'll see what we can do to get out of here. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting a bunch of stuff under these tires. Unfortunately, or fortunately I should say, where we live, this is not an uncommon thing. And so this isn't our first time being stuck. Probably won't be our last either. So anyway, we're trying to figure it out. Get this truck up out of here. We're still a long ways from the pavement. I don't know, a couple of miles. Be a long walk home, that's for sure. Okay, I think we're ready to give it a try, but one thing we got to be careful of is that we don't make it worse. So if he doesn't get out right here, we got to do something different. Okay, we got out a little ways. Now we got to move the sticks. So we're getting there. Oh, there it goes. Hey, all right. Okay, good deal. Now, we got one more vehicle to get through this hole. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Nice. Hey, we made it out.
Good deal. Hate getting stuck.
Unfortunately, like I say, me and Jaden have spent our fair time being stuck like this. It's just, we came in when the ground was frozen and dumped this water and set out supplement, and now the ground is thawed out and it is a whole new ball game. And this mud has a lot of clay in it, and anyway, it's just something we deal with. It's mud season. Hey, good morning. We are down on kind of that lower part of the winter range and gathering cows today, getting them ready to take up to that new pasture that we were taking them to, that we've been getting ready. We've been putting those water troughs out. We put supplement out there yesterday and got stuck, got in the mud. It's nice and dry down here though. But this morning we've got TRASON'S with us, and Hyde is gonna ride with me for a while, and Jaden. And we're gonna go gather up a little group of cows and then trailer them up to a little holding pasture up here, and then we'll be driving them down tomorrow. So that's what we're doing today. All right, Trason is riding our new horse today. We're still working on a name for him, but we're gonna kind of see a little bit more about him. I'm gonna learn a little bit more about him today. Still working on a bit for him. All right, well, we got cows right up in there that we're gonna go get and get them gathered up. Then we got a 2 or 3 mile push down to a corral we're gonna load them out of.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is officially the first calf of the year right there. So I think we're gonna leave her here and not bug her. We don't want to take that little baby too far, so good deal. Just about to get the cows in the corral here. Hey, hey. Oh, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, did you find your hat, Mike? Yeah, I like it. All right, we're sorting off a few heavies and cows that are a little bit more poor than the other ones, but
Let's go back and find it, okay?
okay.
Hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Okay, get in. Get up.
All right, got our second load, and we're headed up the Dugway. It's always exciting. And we got one more load after that. Hey, good morning. Well, today's the day. We are gonna get these cows we shipped up yesterday and push them out to a place called Perkins Point, which is quite a ride. And I won't lie, I'm a little bit intimidated by what we've got to do today. It's 10 miles in, and then we can't get a trailer in there, so we got to ride 10 miles back out. So by the time we gather these cows, and I don't know, it'll be a 25-mile day. So we just hope everything goes good. But that's what we're doing today. Looks like it's going to be a nice day, so that's good. But we'll just see how everything goes. Okay, we're going to bring him out this gate here, this little holding pasture, and we got to follow the highway for about 3 miles, and then you turn off the highway down on a little 2-track road. So that's what we're doing here. We got Taryn and Trason and Jaden here. They're the tough ones that volunteered for this job, so sure appreciate them. Holy smoke. We got an early start this morning. We've been out here since about light. Yeah, we made it off the pavement and are now headed down 2-track. Kind of where we got the truck stuck the other day is right up here, so we weren't gonna try to bring a truck in here again. That's got to be about where that fence is. It continue right here and go across. Okay, we're getting close. Probably within a mile, maybe 2 miles of the pasture down here. Cows are going good, nice day. We're getting close. All right, we just hit the water troughs that we've set out. Made pretty good time getting down here. It's taken us a little over 4 hours, so that's pretty good. Now we're gonna go over there and show these cows where we put the supplement, but you can see the feed in here. I'll give you a better shot of what this feed looks like. Just crazy. This is a pasture that hasn't been used for years and years, and mostly just because it's a long ways out here and a long ways to get your cows down in here. And then the water is always just questionable, you know. If there's water in the rocks, they could leave them. But this is also where we found that spring. Oh, it's been a couple of weeks ago, but it wasn't running, and so they used to use that down here. But anyway, we're just going to have to haul water in, and then show these cows where this rock water is. Once they figure that out, I think they'll be great in here. You kind of get an idea what this pasture looks like. This point runs for several miles. These cows are going to do great. They're going to be happy. Well, with that too, be happy. Got the cows turned loose, and now we're just going to go over here and take a look at the views off this cliff edge. Gonna see if we can show Taryn and Trason where this cave was that Jaden and I found that spring in. We're gonna go look around for a minute. But quite a view. Now for the ride back to the truck. Got quite a ways to go, so should make it there before dark. All right, made it back. We even made it back before dark. Well, we made it out with no problems, so that was all good. Long ways, but these guys think that they're hungry. I took sandwiches in there, so they should be just fine, but you know, they still think they're hungry. Anyway, that's a wrap on our week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.